Traders, hi. Apologies for doing the 3 uploads in one evening. Normally how I would play it is that the weekly analysis video would be done on the Saturday. I'm not going to be able to do that, so you won't see any posting from me tomorrow. Well, I mean, if I sneak in some back testing, I'll probably do some back testing on Saturday night. Now you're probably saying, well, this is so much work, but that's really what it requires. The better you get at pattern recognition, observing how price action behaves, developing your understanding of, support and resistance zones. It's much better like that. Now, so I just wanted to discuss the USD yen. So how I would have played this was the high on this here was 113.83. Now I did mention that I was going to go to a potential pending order, but I decided not to, simply because it was leading into Friday, so it would have triggered on the Friday. The reason why I'm not necessarily to do with NFP, but what I've found with my back testing is that the Friday is troublesome and that it will probably retrace on you. Look, the NFP does throw an interesting little quirk into things. It was positive, it was mixed, and that's where it's at right now. So officially I would have been triggered, but how I sort of see this is I'll wait till Monday. Normally, if Monday we see a little minor retracement or a neutral style candle, that's fine. And then I might put the pending order in if nothing dramatic has occurred. And I probably will still play this next week. For now, though, no trade. Look, I will bring the euro up. This was the 5 minute. I was on the this is monitoring with Walter Peters. He does a webinar on the Naked Forex Now forum that he does, and it's open to the public as well if you want to see what he's about. He doesn't normally do lower time frames, but we look at the major players that are affected by the US currency strength. So here it's just a no-go daily. Bit of a delay there. So no, that's a that would have been where I think that was a resistance line there. Let's see the weekly. Yeah, so a bit of resistance on the weekly. So that's a few touches. I mean, even just from 2015, that's one touch. I mean, that's two. If we don't include that, that's two. It doesn't necessarily. It's definitely present though. It's not an exacting science. It's a zone. So, but I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6. Contacts on near contacts there. So that's a point of concern. So I'm probably not playing this. So definitely, I just want to bring everyone's attention. The weekly wrap up. Here's how we're at right now. So where's trade? So we're still just above break even. No trades this week. I closed out the USD Canadian dollar very early in the week. I think that was on Monday. So the 28th. Yeah, no, last week. Sorry. Pardon me, what am I talking about? Okay, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll be back next week. There'll be a couple of videos maybe this weekend. Saturday backtesting, Sunday backtesting again. Then Monday I'll bring an update on the charts. There might be some more moves. We might go to the Aussie dollar and see if that's see how that was affected, because I have been watching that a little bit 4 hourly. It's tightening up a little bit. So, and the daily, how's the daily looking? Yeah, so it's retraced on that. So it was more positive than negative on the Aussie, it looks like. Bit of a no-go there for me. So that's it, guys. So just to reiterate, I'll bring it up just to reinforce the point. Watching the 4 hourly, I'll even draw the line, and I'm going to draw the line in again. So we'll put it here. 9.3. We might go 9.5 or 9.4. Well, 9.5. There might be a 2-pip spread. So that's how I'd play it, and the stop loss would be down here, and an alternative stop loss would be down there. Alright, just depending. How does it look? I'd probably gut would want it there. So typically what happens is most traders set too tight a stop loss initially, and it doesn't let it have the breathing room it requires. So we might delete that. And so that's how we're playing. It's a stop loss at 112713, entry at 113950, and we'll be targeting a 1R for 1%, and then a 1R trailing exit. So it won't actually be a fixed take profit with the trailing exit. And I can close that at discretion, with discretion as well if need be. So that's how I'm seeing it, guys. That's how the week's ended. That's what I'm watching. No trades. Thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend, and bye.